Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Crown Crew and Common.
Like, could you have warned me?
Oh my gosh.
She
Here
did
we
it on
go.
purpose.
Are we up on YT already also?
1 second, sir.
And loud
One
and
thing at a
clear.
time, please. Thank you.
I'm not rushing, I asked.
Tell him hi, Luna. Tell him hi. Tell
The
him.
QR code, Regina.
I
The
can hear you
QR
loud and clear.
code.
You see, right, that's all I was doing, Mel. You get it. Just being a team player, jeez.
I
Tell
got
him,
you.
Luna.
Oh, but you ate hers up. Make mine, I was right.
All I
Tell him.
said was 1 second.
helping
Oh
her
my
with
gosh.
progression. You gotta. There's levels.
Whatever.
That big girl. That big girl.
What in the hold on. What in the helicopter?
I
Oh my gosh.
wanna rock with you all night.
We're gonna
Hey,
get there,
close your
friend.
mouth. Nobody asked you to open your mouth like that on live. That's disrespectful, young
That's
lady.
adorable.
That's disrespectful.
This is plain adorable.
Ugh. In about another month, if that, I ain't gonna be able to pick her up.
Oh, look at the puppy.
Uh-huh.
I'm
That's
on
Luna.
YouTube. We are
We on
definitely
YouTube?
live on YouTube right now.
Luna.
Okay.
Luna Leone.
Hey, with the shenanigans, y'all.
No, ma'am. Luna. Come. Come on. Come.
I'm just trying
Come
to get
on.
the live link so I can share it. Give me 1 second.
Come on. Come on. Ugh.
You see us?
Yeah, we clear.
See, I'm a
In
big
the
girl.
Discord?
I'm the boss.
Yes or no?
Say that again.
Yes or no? Can you put it in the Discord?
Yeah, I got you.
All right,
You
let's try
just
this
put it in the
again.
general, right?
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, if you were paying, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna get there right now.
That big girl.
All I was doing, you know what? You got it. You got it, Regina.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
already got it in there. It's fine. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Crown and Common. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yes, and it was in the general. As I just was double checking. That's literally all I was doing. Was
I
double
want to welcome
checking.
everybody. I want to welcome everybody to episode 10.
Don't do that.
You have made it to the double digits, family. Yay! I wish I had sound effects. That would be dope. But you know, such is life.
Okay.
Dang, I was muted. You didn't hear my woo.
Yes, that part. I'm so sorry. You were
Is
muted.
Fitton moving?
Okay.
Is Fitton moving or is he stuck?
He's
Am I
moving.
frozen? Am I frozen for sure?
I see you moving.
Shoot, I was jigging to the Michael Jackson.
You like this.
Let us introduce ourselves first before we go off the hinges, please. Thank you.
I
Cheers.
probably was in my
Luna,
head.
quit trying to chase your nub.
Hi, I'm Uncle Jay, TikTok host and coach. And on other platforms, I am Encourage Wisdom. I'm here to motivate, to elevate, and show people how to monetize through various products such as online and digital marketing. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Mel. You can find me on TikTok right here. I am Mel. I am an RBT, so I work with kids on the autism spectrum. I am a graduate student working on becoming a BCBA, basically my supervisor. I'm a mom. I am an up and coming kind of TikToker, trying to host out a little bit more. Um, I'm also a travel agent, so if anybody needs any help with any type of travel, trips, flights, tours, cruises, hotels, anything like that, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help out. I am super excited that we made it to episode 10 in the podcast. We didn't get a hint this time about what the topics were going to be, so I'm kind of excited.
Thank you.
What's good, y'all? We finna make it grow. Yeah, friendly neighborhood urban gardener, gamer, and IT. You can catch my content on Instagram. We finna make it grow. I'm going to be remaking a Facebook soon. You can definitely catch me on YouTube. And my main platform right now is TikTok. And I mean, just I love gardening. I love gaming, and I work on computers and stuff.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Misty, and I am a TikToker as well. You can find me at Misty on TikTok. I am trying to grow as a content creator, a host, more so. I'm What a wonderful day it is, considering that this is our 10th episode, as well as Miss Regina got her account back. So yes, we're happy with that. We've been celebrating that, and I also I do DA. I advocate for SADV, and I talk about awareness for strokes and mental health awareness. And I'm actually a dog trainer. I am actually I train service dogs. So uh, you guys hit me up. And I do have some other things that's going to be coming about here soon on my live. So I will actually be hosting a live and co-hosting with a young lady real soon. So you guys come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Crown and Common. I'm Regina, your host. Um, I am a huge advocate for homeschooling. I'm a homeschool mom who my husband and I actually created a homeschooling platform. As you can see in the top corner here, it's called Coco Classroom. If you want to take some time to check that out, it is a platform that where you would manually create the courses for your child, and you would have AI as a system with that. So if you wanted to definitely check that out, I would say definitely when you get a chance to look into that. You can find me on TikTok at the Regina Paulina or Regina.Paulina, whichever works best. I did get my account back, so kudos. Thank you so much, TikTok, for helping me out on that one. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, if you wanted to check me out, I've done modeling and acting. I'm a wife, mother. And probably done a variety of different things. So I probably got into it. But yeah, so definitely we look forward. We have a very interesting episode for you guys today. So we look forward to the topic for today is standard versus expectations. Hello again, everybody. Don't look all excited at once. Let me see if I can get everybody to smile at the same time.
I just feel like it's so many variables there. I need a ground.
Shall we start round one then?
Say that again.
Shall we start round one then?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Are people expecting love they can't reciprocate?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why do you feel that way?
I think a
I
lot of people
mean,
don't know what their love, like their own love language is and what it is that they actually need. and they expect other people to read their minds and their emotions and act accordingly when they within themselves don't know.
We do have somebody on the panel that actually believes that he's telepathic. I'm just saying. I just found that out earlier today. But yeah, we gonna leave that.
We're not gonna
Mhm.
name any names,
Don't
like not here, but
Oh, that one.
yeah.
worry, I won't point. It's still obvious.
No, no, not you, not you, not you.
I just kind of feel like on that situation that people tend to want to be shown all of the love. They don't know, and they may not know how to, but they don't reciprocate it back to you. And then when
Mhm.
you start pulling away from it, then they want to get mad and angry with you and start a big ruckus. And sometimes in the relationship behind it.
Well, my angle is, I mean, there's so many human beings out here that just don't even want to know how to love themselves to love somebody else. To like don't even understand it. Might want to do it, but don't understand it. And it's just, they think they're giving it, and they could be just like hurting the person or just not even making them feel there with them. It's so many variables to this concept, but like just by a long shot, I think the majority get it wrong.
Mm, okay. I
All right.
can definitely agree with that.
I want to know what love
Um,
is. I want you to show me. I want to know what love.
I
Okay.
want you to know.
Oh, I knew what he was
Yeah.
doing on line two. Well, by line two, I knew what he was doing.
No,
I
that's a good
almost
question
jumped in.
though.
I almost jumped in.
I couldn't hold it. I couldn't. I had to.
You want to know what love is? But
maybe
that's
maybe
no,
we'll do
that's
that for a
that's a
blooper. We can all sing in, sing it,
oh
and we can
yeah,
work that out.
see it, see it. Um, yeah, that's a very very good question. And I think people do expect love, a certain type of love, or sometimes we don't even know what we really don't know what it is. That's why I can. That's what getting in my head. Um, we really don't know. Like we know what some know what unconditional love is, some know what conditional love is, and some people don't know the difference. Most of the time, yeah, we're expecting probably more than we can give, and when it gets to that point, when it comes to us, we don't know how to handle it, and we'll freak out. And you know what happens after that? We sabotage.
Mm.
Okay, so we've done that many times.
Would you say
You
self
know, I
sabotage?
was
Right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, self sabotage. You know, I've done it on plenty of occasions because I wasn't used to the type of love that they were showing. Some showed it in physical ways, some showed it in like emotional and supportive ways, and sometimes it was just too much. You know, to me, I may have interpreted it as clinging, but to them, it could have been the way that they love. You know, so that's a very good question. That's the only answer I can
Okay.
get right now. I really like to think
Well,
about that.
yeah, it is. Because if you think about it, where do we learn our first form of love from?
Our
Our
parents,
in the home, our
Right.
right?
grandparents, our
Right.
Right.
parents.
And some people's household is not, not everyone household is the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right.
depending on how they was raised and by who and how that situation was is the way they feel like, hey, this is what love is. Like if somebody's in a, if for example, if somebody's parents is usually always arguing or they're abusive to each other on an emotional and physical level,
Yeah.
so they're gonna seek a relationship like that because they're gonna be like, oh well, that was a normal thing. It's an everyday thing, and they're not gonna realize that they're in trouble because of something they were used to interacting with. So,
Mm-hmm.
like for example,
Right.
my daughter the other day, me and my husband, we are known for we don't argue really at all. Like we'll have a discussion. Well, my daughter thinks it's an argument if we're having a discussion. Like we're having a full on debate, and she's like, "Mommy, why y'all arguing?" I'm like, "We're not arguing."
So that happens a
Mhm.
lot too in just relationships where one person will have a different set of opinions with the other person, and the
Right,
other person's
right.
automatically like, "Oh well, you always want to argue." We're no, just
I
because
was
we
like,
have
"No,
two
this like
different
you'll see an
opinions
argument."
doesn't
Yeah,
so you'll know.
yeah. You don't
Just
want to
because we
see an argument. Like,
disagree doesn't mean that we're
Right.
arguing.
So
You're not
have
going
you
to
exactly.
get
asked
anywhere with
her?
someone who deflects like that. Like a person, I just wanted to add the male concept. You're not going to get anywhere with someone who deflects and like says you always want to argue in the midst of just trying to discuss the
Yeah.
issue. Yeah.
So, Regina, have you asked her what makes her think that you guys are arguing
She
compared to
says
having a
that
discussion?
because we're going back and forth, and I keep trying to correct him. Like he's asking me to do
Uh,
something, and he's like, "Mom, and I'm like, "No, that's not the right way to do it. I'm just trying to explain to you." And she's like, "Mom, but you keep." I'm like, "No, that's not. It's not an argument, sweetheart. You got to be able to debate and get your voice heard. You don't have to agree with everybody."
right. Okay.
It's
Um,
important that both
And
parties
then
make
again, she's
themselves
still
heard and
learning.
understood.
exactly
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
I want her to be able to, because I mean, I'm not saying we've never had an argument. We've had an argument, but we don't try to do it in front of her to have that, so she
Right.
Right.
can tell the
Right.
difference. Like, no, we're not having. When we have an argument, you ain't gonna never know. But anyway,
Yeah, right. And then again, like I said, it's not just like Regina's daughter or her child, she's still growing, she's still learning, she's very young, just as well as like my daughter tries to teach her children, as well as I have tried to teach, I teach them as well how things are or how they should be or whatever. So, when it comes to certain things.
my daughter is 10, so yeah,
Yeah.
she's in them double
Very
digits.
impressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right,
The
y'all ready
fun
for the
time's
next
gonna be
one?
Yeah.
yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh gosh, y'all don't come for me at this one. Okay, who has higher dating standards, men or women?
Women.
Women,
Absolutely. Come
women,
on now.
women,
Women.
Yeah.
easily. We'll date a tree. At
There's a
least I
lot of
will.
dudes.
Wait a minute.
There's a lot
Oh,
Pause.
of
Pump your
dudes.
brakes. Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Pump your
Listen, there's
brakes.
a lot of dudes that don't require
It's
much of
not.
anything at all. Like,
I think it can go both ways. I'm gonna
Yes.
Yeah.
renege.
Okay.
I think it can go both
Especially in
ways
this
because
day
you
and
know what?
age,
I met a
it goes
Yes.
both ways.
yeah, I met
Both
a very
ways.
snooty dude. Okay, I met up with him in public, and like literally because I had never ate at the cheese factory. I didn't even know that they had
Cheese
like a
factory.
restaurant in Surfing. He was very snooty about it. And he was
Cheesecake
like, "What?
factory.
Yes." I was like, "Okay, I didn't know that. Like, I've never been there." Like, and he was like, "Oh well, I don't know what type of guys you're used to dating, but this." And I was like, "You know what? You're a little bit
She
snooty."
ain't no uppity restaurant anyway, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
That's me saying
Exactly.
we're gonna go eat at Popeyes, and I was like,
I can
listen,
understand the
Fred.
Chateaubriand or something like that. But
I've
the Cheesecake Factory, really?
when I used to work at there was a Channel 4. I remember this guy was like he used to chit chat in my ears, and I'm like, yeah, be cool, whatever, whatever. And he used to go do buildings. Man, we used to. He came to me and was like, here, this is a $5,000 bottle of wine. Try it. And I'm like, uh oh. I see Luna over here.
I
She got an
mean,
argument here too. Go ahead, Luna. Tell us
She
what you got.
does. Yes. You hear?
Luna ain't got no respect for the conversation right now. What?
word.
I know. She's trying to
she,
she's being disruptive.
It's disrespectful.
Hey. See now, see what you did?
Now
Now
it's
she's
a
not
little
telling you about
smoother than I
yourself,
thought.
Jeffrey. You
Come
hear
on,
her?
bring it.
She's telling you about yourself.
And what? And what? You ain't nothing but a canine.
She's
Show went by smoother than I thought. So let's go to the next one. When do standards become unrealistic expectations?
Ooh, wow.
That's
Yo,
a
When
good
they're
Finna
unrealistic,
question.
face. Finna went back
when
to
they're
this whole relationship problem just now. You see Finna face? Finna was like, I've been my whole relationship. Like,
that's deep. When they're hmm.
hmm.
Well, that's something that develops in the relationship. It doesn't really start off that way. You
So you
get to
never
know
seen
somebody.
Shallow Hal?
Good point.
Wow.
No, good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. But that was a movie.
You gonna tell me it's not real? It's not based on real events? I wish you
I mean,
would.
no, I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue that. I'm sure there are people that behave that way. Wow.
The BBLs and everything will be telling you something a whole lot different, friend. All these BBLs and structuring and
Yeah, that's
facing and
true.
all that.
Where did you look? Did you chat GPT these questions? Because this is beyond my thought process.
For real? For real?
me and Luda just fell out. Me and Luda both fell out. That was
I
a
can
double
breathe.
whammy.
I can breathe again. I can breathe. I lost all my air for a second, y'all. I'm good now.
And
With
you
all
only
that,
have
with
one.
all of that that
Gosh.
you're working with, you didn't have extra air in there. It took
Yeah,
it
Uncle
right.
all.
That's
Jay,
it, brother.
Uncle Jay started breathing, and everything got me started talking, and everything got black. I don't know what I don't know what happened.
Oh my
No, these are
gosh.
really good. These are some of the best questions I've had on the panel so far. Wow, episode 10 is a doozy. What was that question again?
Oh, goodness.
I actually had to re-ask it when it got around to me. I forgot it. I forgot like the specifics of it more so.
It was that deep. It was that thought provoking.
Become unrealistic expectations. When do standards become unrealistic expectations?
Um,
Typically,
When
about
you
three
get
months into the
older,
relationship.
Okay.
I,
What'd you
I
say,
think that
Misty?
when you
She
I
said three
said
months
typically.
in.
I said typically about 3 months into the relationship.
well,
What
it
do you
could go
guys think?
deeper than that because for me, that can happen whether you're in a relationship or not. That could just be that person. Um, like they can be searching for something that they should never expect from another person. A lot of people is out here looking for what they wouldn't even get.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah,
Seeing those guys who usually outside asking questions and they're like, oh, so how much do you want your significant other to be making in order for you guys to go out on a date? Oh, he has to
Okay.
at least be
Mm.
making 100K or
right,
more.
right, right,
Okay, you know what? You working at McDonald's talking about somebody making 100K.
right.
And
Yeah.
that's the truth of the
I
matter.
think
That's the truth
for
of the
my
matter, y'all.
answer, I think it would have to be when they start to look for what other people would want and
Right.
trying to kind of compare themselves. Oh, well, what would this person say? Oh, well, they'll
Yeah,
probably
that
even
that
say
is.
this. Or this group
Mm-hmm.
of people that I'm aspiring to be would say this. So this is going to be my standard, even though
Right.
you guys aren't on the same level. Like you're comparing yourself to somebody who is making six figures, but you're working at McDonald's.
What you just said is what I
Right.
think leads to it all. I think that's what leads to it all. To the whole
I
worst
mean,
end
there's a
game
lot
of
of
that
people that.
concept.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I just
Sorry.
wanted to say what she was saying is what leads to the whole end game, like worst variant concept of it all. Like you know what I mean? Like from taking in all these things that's like
Mm-hmm.
You're not even there. You don't know how they're doing, what they're doing, how did they get there, what you don't know none of that. Just and you're not that. You're not on
You
that same
know, if
time.
you're on
Leave it alone.
OnlyFans, making up, doing some things, and some things, some things.
That's
Um,
good to aspire for it, I guess, but don't act like you're there if you're not.
um, in the speaking from like there's a lot of songs based on that. Why are you comparing yourself to somebody else's relationship? Why don't you worry about what's going on in your side of the fence versus you working about what everybody else got going on?
That
Like
part.
I don't
Thank
That's what
you.
the
understand.
problems do.
You're
They be
supposed
like,
to
oh,
take
but they
care of
have
Comparison.
this.
your yard.
I mean, yes, we're all human. I mean, we're all guilty. Be like, dang, I wish I wish, I could have did that. No, what's for you is gonna be for you, and what's
It's
gonna be
for
for them is
you.
gonna be for them. Okay, just leave it like that.
I think there's
Your
different
journey
levels
is
to it
way
too. Like
different,
that could be like, okay, you see something, oh, this is something we can work towards versus okay, this is
right?
where we're supposed
Exactly.
to be
Rather
right
you
now. Like
say,
we're
yeah, let
gonna
me
fake it till we
correct, let
make
me
it.
work towards
No, you're
that.
not there.
Yep.
Very true. Huh? People running out of frame now. How are we running out of frame?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
me this time.
Oh
Get
man,
back
here
out
we
of
Where do
go.
frame.
we
Yeah,
do this at?
I
Where
taught
do
you
we
well.
do this at?
I taught you well, young Jedi. I taught
Y'all
you
didn't see
well.
me over here eating Oreos. I was like, all right, let me just break them into small
I knew that's
pieces.
why your thing was so low. I knew it.
Get them
Ah,
loose.
All
get,
right.
Well,
So
I
that
didn't
was the
move the
end of
get
camera
round
this
one.
time. I was just like, let me just, they're not going to notice my hands.
Oh,
Let me
Luna,
just let them
baby.
know.
Hi, baby.
oh, you
That was the end of round
know,
one. So let us get to round two. Round two is based on friendship and loyalty.
Oh,
okay.
I was supposed to be muted to make
Oh,
this.
Are we expecting loyalty we don't give?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, the other, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
it's happened. You know, yeah, it happened the opposite way. I was expecting loyalty because I was giving like full loyalty, and this is a bro code type thing. Remember that this is the same individual. God, I can't shake. It's still in my mind. 30 years later, that somebody I grew up with, hung out with, um, totally took advantage of it, not even knowing he was doing that. Maybe he didn't know until he slept with my girlfriend at the time, and that was a mutual decision. I can't blame him for that. I blame both of them mofo's, but I can't do like one versus the other. But the loyalty from him, from us knowing each other from childhood to like in my late teens, for him to do that, I'm like, yeah, I was expecting something more from him. You know, if it was the case where my the woman I was dating, or the girl I was dating at the time, was aggressive in the matter, that's one. But I knew him. I knew he was an aggressive type. But I didn't think he would go against me. That was the
Right.
last thought. Yeah, that was before college, and I was naive, and I was going to church, and I wore polyester stuff. After that, I became a whole new different breed of person. But that was that's an experience that I guess kind of like almost defined my nature. It made me look at things differently. But in a relationship wise for myself, yeah, I never really experienced
no.
disloyalty. At least not that I know of. It could have happened, but I didn't know about it. But from a friendship point of view,
Mm,
I've experienced that, and very disappointing. Very disappointing.
yeah, I can imagine so. That's crazy.
It is.
Anyone else want to tackle this one?
I kind of look at it like this. I, from my experiences, there's never been a such thing as loyalty. So I really don't expect it from anybody because eventually the true colors of their loyalty shows, and they were never loyal.
In the first
So
place.
Can I
Yep.
yeah,
interject?
and it's
Can I interject with
disheartening.
something?
Yes.
Okay, through humans, yes. But loyalty through a nine, oh, that's the best loyalty there is. That is, I mean, we're talking about human interaction, but the most loyal relationship I had is with my former pets.
Mhm.
No, loyal to the end, protect me to
Yep.
the end. Yeah, I never hit my
Mhm.
dogs. I mean, I correct them, but I never abuse them. They're the most, because all they want is that unconditional love. And I think when a human being wants that and is receiving that, yeah, they will be loyal. They will definitely be loyal. But like you said, you have an experience. I know I experienced with my ex-wife. I know that much. But but I can understand from your personal experiences, it just didn't happen.
Mm-mm.
But do you believe it's out there though, Misty? Do you believe
Mm-mm.
loyalty it does? Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I
No.
believe it does. I just think it's hard to find.
I think it's hard to find
Yeah.
Yeah, I
because
believe it does. Yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you off.
I think until I see it and I know that it's actually happening and it stays that way for a long time, then I won't believe in it.
Hmm.
Well,
Understood.
are you talking about what kind of like on the basis of what? Is that on like personal relationships or are you saying
Friendships, like anything. Companies aren't loyal to you. You're just a number to
Oh
company's
yeah.
Right,
employers.
right,
to
right.
what
Right.
you
You're
saying,
never gonna have loyalty.
We don't
They can
have to
care
go
less
down
what
that little rabbit hole.
happens. You know,
to
I
You
to
don't
mean,
even have to go in that rabbit hole right now.
I had a friend of 20 something years, and after I had my stroke, his true colors changed, and 22 years of friendship was gone.
Wow.
That showed me his loyalty was nothing. Another friend of mine that I've known, I grew up with, our friendship ended in May of this year. And like
Hmm.
when I say we grew
Wow.
up together and we've been like this all our lives, and now we have no conversation, no nothing. So,
Yeah.
no, like loyalty is, I've never been shown, like, look, I can put all my loyalty into somebody, but I've never had it reciprocated. So,
Okay.
All right. Anybody else have any thoughts on that?
um a lot of time people that aren't too great with loyalty actually think they're showing it. That's the kicker to it. Like, but aside from that, it's out there. It's out there. It's just it's rare. It's rare. You know, it's out there, but it's rare. I will never. I if I have to believe it's not out there, like then what's the point?
Right. Okay. I can see that. Y'all ready for the next question? Or anybody have
yes.
any other
Wait,
thoughts about that one?
I
That
want to
one, that
expound
one
what
was
Finna
deep.
said.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it's not out there. Really, I thought about was it ever? They say nothing's new under the sun, but was there ever? Of course, we don't know because we weren't alive then. But was there ever a time when there was true loyalty? From the first book of the Bible, there wasn't. I mean, one brother slaying another brother. Was there, and one deceived by
Mm-hmm.
the beauty of a woman. One man slept with his generals. Like, has there any been like real loyalty society at all? Other than what I can only speak on a Christian belief system, like what Christ did, what Jesus Christ did, and that's what his throne is. But was there any real loyalty ever in any era? Just period. Individuals are different, but was there an era where there was just everybody were loyal? Because no, we go against each other. We have to tear. You know the word I'm talking about. Different sects.
Yeah.
So
The
what you saying?
portals
Loyalty
and
has
the
always been micro level. I was just saying to what you're saying. Loyalty has always been micro level. It's at the very individual
That's
level. It's never been bigger than that. I don't even think it's possible to
yeah.
be bigger than that. Not without force. And at that point, is that
So get a
loyalty?
dog, y'all. Get a dog. Get a dog.
Plants.
Or plants. They'll talk to you. My cucumber talks to
No.
me every day.
All right, next question. Thank you so much, you everybody, for sharing that. See, it went downhill, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna keep
Um,
on talking, okay?
Jay gonna give Misty a
So,
forehead vein.
do friends owe each
Ew, I
other
should have got
honesty
that
or
Tylenol
grace?
today.
Wait, what'd you say? Do friends what?
Do friends owe each other honesty or grace?
Both.
What is a friend? I feel
Oh,
like there's not really a lot of real friends out there nowadays.
The
Like it's
definition
either
of
we're
friendship.
acquaintances or we're family. That's the point where
So,
I'm at.
if I was really going to look this up, definition of friendship defined. Let's look at this. Friendship comes up as the emotions or conduct of friends, the state of being friends. Let's see. Oh, relationship between friends, a state of
You
mutual
won't
trust
find
and
a real
support between
definition.
allied nations. Oh gosh, hold on. Let's see what they got.
there is
I
no
feel like you
direct
should have asked
Special
ChatGPT
relationship
or something.
between two or more people who care about each other and enjoy spending time together.
In that
That's decent. I
definition,
appreciate
then
that one.
no.
That's
I
general.
feel that it's
That's
just very
general.
baseline. It's very baseline. Yeah,
Right.
Right.
it's very very baseline. I mean, at the end of the day, what
So,
is it if not that,
so
right?
would y'all could consider all of you guys, all of us, to be friends?
I would consider
Like
you guys being part of like we're a family.
you're right. We're like a family. It's not
I
even the
was,
same thing
I
for
was,
me.
yeah, I was testing all of y'all because all of y'all was gonna get got. All of y'all was gonna get got.
I
Right
didn't
on
say
line.
anything yet. I didn't say anything. I think we have
I haven't
me
decided
being the
about. I
outside. Go ahead, Misty.
didn't.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not too sure about just yet. Uh, Uncle Jay. I've still been trying to figure him out. So I don't know. Like, but I think us three girls, like, we just
Oh my
kind of
God,
go
wait, let me
hand in
turn my
hand.
AC on. Hold on. I'm burning up now. Hello. Oh my gosh.
And she's talking about going down the
Turn my
screen.
AC on.
And she
I'm done.
high tails it off
I
screen.
know.
All
It's
right.
not do, okay? I had to go off screen. The AC's all the way over there.
I feel like when it comes to
I
family,
say
yes, there should be a sense of like loyalty and honesty and trust.
Right.
But it's
It's
not
not always the
even in
case.
blood family, it's not always
Right.
the same. And it's not always there, you know? But I know as far as me, if I'm speaking for myself, yes, it will always be there. If you're in like that definition of a friend, we'd have to make it there. If you're like an acquaintance, I'm loyal to me and my family, but yeah.
And
Okay.
also,
I
I
mean
feel like we need to
I
be.
consider
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I would say I consider like Batman in this relationship, out of all you superheroes of the
Batman?
Justice League, I'm coming when there's like hard detective
A
work that needs to be
Batman?
done.
You more like a
Uh,
Robin? Maybe the
Who,
Joker?
who is
Or
who?
Penguin?
He's the
He's the Joker.
he's the
Or
bat.
Penguin?
Oh wow. Oh
Even
wow. Yeah, I can see
Penguin.
that. He was just saying he's the Batman of our Justice League, guys.
but I think one of you I've known a little bit longer than the other. Um, but we have I'm gonna be honest with you, we have a very that we are supporting each other. We are building, yeah, we are building a friendship, and we're friendly to and respectable towards each other. I so from my point of view, we are building a friendship. It's been a short amount of time, so like I know people for 20 years. They're just acquaintances. They're not friends. They're just building a friendship. I respect that, and I like to, of course, I like to continue that because I'm using this platform to expose myself. Hi, my name is Uncle Jay. I got my own platform on TikTok. I got to come TV every day from 7:30 p.m. Central Time.
Shameless plug.
And I do appreciate being part of the community.
Oh my
I do
gosh.
appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I do. I'm gonna say I do love you.
That was good. Shameless plug practice right there, Uncle Jay. I like that. I'm gonna have to
All
get
ready
that
for the
down
next
pat.
one?
Well, I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
Ready for the next one, friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should energy be matched or made?
Both.
It depends on
Ooh.
the situation.
Ooh. Be matched and maintained when it's matched. No, I
Both.
say match it and maintain it when it's matched. Look at
Right.
I
you.
Both.
like that one.
I don't want. I
The
don't
thing
want one
about it
without
is,
the other.
right?
I don't
The
want
thing
one without
about
the
it
other,
is,
man.
right? Wait. Hold on. The thing about it is, right? That when people open a can of worms and then when you match their energy, I want you to keep that same energy. They change up and they want to cower when they realize they don't mess it.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to keep that same
Okay.
energy that you started with. So I know
Right.
that when I go off, I'm justified in what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sit there and pretend like, oh, I would never do such a thing. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but that's the negative
I
part.
hate
I
to
mean, I'm
Like,
not
instigate it
saying
when
because
it
negative,
I'll give
but
comes
you,
to
I'll
make
give you an
sense.
example. I'll give you an example. Somebody that I know came at me sideways, and I had to put them in their place. And I said I would curse them out next time I see them. But I realized that's gonna take too much energy to curse them out. So I was just like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna give you some grace at this time, but if said things happen again, it's gonna be something different. That's all.
well, okay. So matching and maintaining. Now, now I'm trying
Why
trying to
you?
help y'all here, bro. I'm trying to interject. Trying to. All right. Matching and maintaining. Okay, you spoke about one side of it, but what if the energy is positive? What if it's like, hey, we're together.
Well, if the
Let's do
energy's
this.
positive,
Let's build
then
something.
yeah, we're gonna connect on a positive level.
Exactly. So you want to
You come
match
at me
that energy. I don't want to be
respectful,
with
I'm gonna be
somebody,
respectful to you, right? Okay,
right? But I don't want to be with somebody who's complacent.
right,
Who's comfortable being
right,
comfortable. I want somebody
right,
that's comfortable being uncomfortable and want to move and want to grow and do things.
right.
You know,
Exactly. I want to be in these uncomfortable positions so I know if I'm able to keep on growing
exactly.
as a
Yeah.
person, and for the long term, because nothing's gonna stay the same if while you keep stepping up. I'm like that. Okay. Oh man, how am I gonna get there? If you're not gonna set
Right.
these goals and these standards for yourself, you're gonna be stuck in the same race, going back in a circle, round and round and round.
Mm-hmm. All day, every day. Exactly. Exactly.
It depends on what type of energy it is that they're coming with. Because I am known to maintain, and I'm also known to overmatch the
Mm,
energy.
okay.
Because depending if it's negative and they coming at me sideways, oh yeah, look, I'm going all in. There ain't no saving nothing. Saver is gone. You
Right.
out of there by the time I'm done.
I got a problem with it. Not a problem. I got maybe it's a problem with myself. Like when somebody comes at me, and trust me, it took a long time. But you know, we don't play in front. Well, I'm sure everybody don't play, but I think we're in New York because if you look at me the wrong way, I would have physically done something to you. It took me a long time to break away from. I shouldn't even gone into that with the discipline I studied, but at this present day, I can't allow myself. Like, if you want to come off at me, that's fine. Say what you want to say. be a little bit leery about the disrespect of what you're saying. Like, I'll have to represent. But just as long
Right.
as there's no physical contact, and I'm not better than anybody, and I don't consider myself weak about it. I am the guy. I am the guy that will turn, put his head down, and walk away. But trust me, my eyes will open back. You come back and try to do something, yeah, I'm gonna retaliate. Um, I don't want to give that energy out. I don't want to get my blood pressure up. I don't want to, because one is unhealthy for me.
Exactly.
I'm Jay, love the snacks. So I'm not trying to get no type of cardiac situation. I have to maintain my composure, my peace of mind. I'm not going to allow anybody else,
Exactly.
man, woman,
Mm-hmm.
child. I'm not going to allow anybody else to bring me out of my character that I worked so hard to develop and to keep me at a even keel. You know, I don't want to be like this. I just want to be an even keel, sail along. I say what you want to say. It doesn't define me. It doesn't hurt me. If that's the way you feel about me, you have every right to. Put your hands on me and find out. That's all. Don't let this
I
face
want
fool
to
you.
kind of dip into the other side what Uncle Jay was saying, but also double back. But like, and throw some anecdotal in there. Like, I will crash out on you. Like I will crash out on you. Please don't
I'll
drive me
let you
there.
tell it. I'll let you tell it.
Please don't drive me there. I will crash
I'll let
out.
you tell it.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I
Right,
don't want to.
I feel
But
like he
right.
trying to direct that towards somebody, but he better direct that
Oh,
energy somewhere
stop
else.
it! Stop it! Both of you.
No, but I can kind of feel where he's coming from because look, I told you I crashed out in front of Miss Allison. Yeah,
Listen.
but
I crashed
whole
out before there was even a word called crashed out. Okay, all I'm seeing
right,
is red. Okay, like what happened? Yeah, yeah,
right.
that energy.
well,
Like
let me
I
just
can't, and I had to go back after maintaining myself for so long, and I actually went back because I was like, wait a minute, I felt really bad that Miss Allison actually had, saw that side. And a
Mm,
couple of other people of me crashing out on individuals that are stalking me, but talking
mm-hmm,
trash about me, but ain't brave enough to do it to my face.
Right,
mm-hmm.
I've
right.
crashed out on cops on 3 different occasions.
So, nah, like, come on,
Uh,
man.
I
Look,
literally still
uh,
have marks on my body from when they shot me with the sandbag guns.
look, like,
oh,
and I'm even that brave
Northway's
individual.
first.
Like, look, go ahead. Let me invite you up. Let me see what you got to say. And they run. Like, okay,
Mm.
so is this the energy we're keeping? You're going to come into my room. You're going to do this. You're going to follow me to all these other rooms. You're going to do what? I know I look good. So now I just mess with them whenever they come in.
Hmm.
Oh, I know you miss this beautiful face. I know that. I would miss it too if it was gone.
Now let me add that part to it where I say I was going to double back. At the end of the day, there's more power in leaving it the fuck alone.
Mm,
It really is.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yep.
Really is. That part.
Very
Yep.
much so.
Yes. Yep.
And I'll be the one to be like, oh, okay, I'll just XYZ myself out of the conversation. I'm good. See y'all later.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, next question. Do you hold yourself to the same standards you hold others to?
I
No.
try
Absolutely.
to.
absolutely.
No.
There's certain things though that I'll let
No.
other people get away with that I won't allow myself to get away with. So I think
Right.
that's my problem
Right.
sometimes, where I
I
need
can
to
see
hold
that.
people more
Okay.
accountable at times, depending on the relationship. Because if I won't accept it for myself, I shouldn't accept it for you either.
Right. So can you give an example?
Mm.
Like, so I have a friend. Um, I used to drink, and I used to have fun before I had right. So this is back then, and I was always the responsible one, And I always knew once I got to a certain limit, like I have to stop because I'm not going to be out here acting a fool and looking a mess and embarrassing my mom, my dad, the people with me. Um, and I would have certain friends that how you have certain friends and you should be able to be like, hey, I think you've reached your limit. Maybe we should slow down, drink a water or something
Right.
like that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I was always like, well, once we got, if it became to a dangerous limit, yeah, we're putting a cut to it. But up until then, I'm like, oh, well, you're an adult, you're living your life. I can't tell you what to do with your life. Where I should have realistically been like, hey, we're getting a little sloppy. Let's bring it back
Mhm.
in, and then we can continue later on once we're back to a certain level. Um, so I try to do that more now, especially since I don't drink anymore. Like I try to be like, hey, okay, we're getting there. You know,
Okay.
like I've
That's
carried
good.
grown men from out of like situations, and it's me, little old me, and like one other person who's about my size, and we're carrying like a almost 300-pound guy, and it's like, nah, we shouldn't have let you get to that point in the first place. To the point
Hey,
where you're
I
not able to walk
apologize for
out of
that.
the
I
facility by
apologize for
yourself.
that
Like,
long time ago. Don't hold that to me. Stop talking about that. I've worked on
He's
myself.
like, damn, y'all. I put this work in. Y'all don't see me.
Ah,
Anybody
Yo,
else
y'all
have
would
any
be mad
inputs
if I
on that
found my
one?
picture that showed me when I was at my biggest to me now. It's kind of crazy, actually.
Anybody have any other
Hey,
input
I've
on
been
the
there.
question? Are we
What
good
was
on
it
that
again?
one?
No, wait. What was the question again? Wait, what was the question again? I said no, and I know it's like opposing forces.
Do you hold yourself to the same standard you hold others?
No, because I just from what's going on in society, people are behaving. Oh, guys, you know about this like sidebar, this food stamp situation that's going to be canceled. Man,
Oh
people
yes, I
bonkers.
saw that.
People are going to be going
Somebody did
bonkers
their
because they can't
whole
get their
somebody did their whole live on it. They had a picture and they were like, what do y'all think?
it's gonna get. See, that's why I
It's gonna be
mean,
crazy. It's gonna be impactful.
these adults are weird. They're gonna be acting different. They're
So you breaking
gonna
up,
be acting.
friend. You breaking up again.
Oh,
Hold
I'm sorry.
on. Jay,
I
say what
thought
you
it
were
was
saying
just
again. Go
me.
ahead.
I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
am I?
No, no.
Did
I'm
my
like, I
ears
didn't hear
stop
anything you
working?
said. You answered, yeah.
I'm saying they're gonna act dangerous.
Yes,
You know,
definitely.
they act. I don't myself to that with or with. Not. I'm not gonna go into tree. I'm not gonna go out stealing and acting out of character. So I hold myself to a high standard because I want to be a. That's why, and I don't
Hmm.
expect anybody else. And no, I'm not better than. This is for me. This is for my entertainment, for my personal development. So that's why everybody's different. That so serene and so so level, so much more than I am. I would like to reach that state, but I don't. I don't expect anybody to be like me. You know, not even respectful like me. I deal with that almost on a daily basis with these people in this neighborhood. But no, if it comes to that, I gotta hold myself to a high standard. I don't expect anybody else to be at my level. They could be above or below, if you want to call it that, but I don't expect, anybody to be like me. I gotta hold myself up, I gotta be the one who's gonna be accountable and responsible, and take a bath when I'm supposed to.
are you trying to say you need a bath because you stink right now? I mean, with that face.
Listen, y'all know I be on this TikTok 24/7, and sometimes things get a little bit put aside for
What
maybe a
what what
couple of
what,
days, or
what
weeks.
you talking about, Uncle Jay?
Oh, jeez.
It's not what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
jeez.
Well,
It's what this is
he's
talking about.
musty, is what he's saying.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm funky.
Okay,
Oh,
well, funky,
There's a
funky and
difference
musty,
between
musty,
musty and
funky.
he said, don't get it twisted. This works.
How do boundaries tie into expectations?
I guess that's
I
hand in
say
hand.
for
What
the
do you
simple
say?
fact that boundaries tie into expectations because people have always expected to be able to treat you a certain way. And when you put those boundaries in, and that's what you're expecting out of them, and you're forcing that, they don't know how to act.
Mm, mm,
Very
Good
true.
point. Good point. I thought to me it's a hand in hand thing. I expect you to act a certain way, and when you don't, then the boundaries have to be enforced, and that includes cutting you
Because
off too.
it's like that situation, right? That I was recently in. Certain people should know what lines not to cross, right?
Oh my god! Oh my
Back
god!
up, friend.
Like nobody would even
Oh
know
my
it was you if
god!
you wasn't putting your big head in the camera like that.
I think it count.
You can't see it.
What does I say?
Help.
Was that Uncle Jay? Blink twice if I need help.
Help him! Chat, chat, help this man.
We need you to write that. We need you to write that with a black marker next time,
Next time, so we can
Yeah, I
actually
need to
see
get
it.
so
one.
we can see it.
A sharpie or something,
Right. Or do
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
some
have to get
extra
that next
bubble
time.
letters. Do some bubble
or like
letters.
a highlighter or something.
All right. So we on our almost on our final round. This is round 4.
Oh
This is
wow!
the do or don'ts. Y'all favorite part of the podcast, friends.
Oh man,
Do or don't. Do we lower our standards to stay in love?
no,
Hmm.
Say that again,
do
please.
not.
Thank
Say
you,
the
Uncle Jay.
question one more time for me, please, Regina.
No, lower our standards to stay in love.
Absolutely not.
Don't.
No,
You
No.
should never lower your
that's a
standards for
self.
anybody, even if it's not for
I
love.
know
That's
you
a
lying.
that's a self
If
worth.
they're your standards,
If
then
you have
then
low self
if they're
esteem,
lower, they're
I'm
not
sorry. Go
necessary.
ahead.
They're not your standards.
So then my next question to add on to that, right? So what about the situation where the person is on lower standards, right? But they still got growth potential.
You don't lower your standards. You bring them up.
No,
You
I just want to say,
build them up from that.
I'm asking a debatable question, friend, because some people be like, "Hey, I built this person up, and now they're at this level versus where they started at was right here. Are you willing to take that journey with me to get me here?"
Mm.
To me, with that being said, it's a matter of their character. I
Okay,
don't think
you're
there's absolutely anything wrong with that if the character aligns.
I feel like we should both be moving up together, though. We should never be at a point
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I'm staying
But in
stationary.
in the example he's
I go
given,
up,
I
you're
don't
not.
see why the person won't keep moving. You know what I mean?
Like we don't
Right.
have to be moving like this. Like Finna said, like we gotta step,
like
step,
hand in
step,
hand,
step.
but
We're moving
we gotta
together.
definitely want some progression to be happening because we
Right.
ain't gonna have you sitting down like we gonna do this all day, but we ain't going. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where people are saying nowadays, if somebody says, "Hey, what's your job?" You be like, "I'm content creator," and they're looking at you like, so basically, you just sit at home
Yeah.
and make videos all day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
No, I go
yeah.
outside and I do videos. You don't have to be
There's a
home
lot
all
of
the time.
things. There's a lot
I
of things
almost
to
saw
it.
his house from
There's. I was
outside.
about to say there's a lot to creating the content. Like,
Yeah.
then it's like, what type of
I
content do
saw
you
his
do?
house from the outside.
What'd you
Looking,
say, Mel?
he went outside. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but he was outside. I saw the outside of his house. He
Ooh. Oh.
Why you like that?
Are you talking about
I thought
Jay?
it like he was right next to me in the room. I was about to be like, this guy.
Wait, you were on the
Yeah,
live that
you,
morning?
Jay.
I didn't even know Jay had a door in his house. What are you talking about? He went outside.
Yeah.
Stop. Shut up, yo.
Hey, every once in a while, you will actually catch him sitting on the porch, and you can see the
I didn't
siding of
even
his
know
house.
you had a
Wait,
window. I thought you were underground. They was, keeping you hostage. You just waiting for ransom or something. I did not know that,
no,
friend.
there's nobody here. You were on Pleasantly Live this morning? Or which live were you on that you saw me? Because I was on
Um,
two. It was Pleasantly?
was it? I can't remember what day, but then you also made a post about it within the past couple of days, talking about your aesthetic.
Oh, that was like a couple of weeks ago, but it probably came on the For You page. But yeah,
Yeah.
my aesthetic, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
he
I
was
I
do.
probably
didn't see
Wait,
outside
it, but it
today,
was
though.
there.
He
I
probably
yeah.
need
went
to
outside
see.
this
I need
morning
to
to
make
drink his
sure.
coffee.
I definitely need to know if you have a door, friend. Just saying, but
Yes.
He
might as
does.
well.
It's right over there. And a window too. They only let me out on certain days. That's all. And that's when I film
Hmm.
content when I go outside.
Oh my gosh! All right, next question.
From the same place in the same position.
Oh my gosh, this was funny.
All the time. It's the safest place. It's the
Hmm
And it's
safest
close to the
place. You can
snacks.
on my live when I took everybody outside with me to 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to turn on I have a lantern outside. I had to turn on the lantern because I was expecting an early morning delivery, and people were like, "Oh wow, you really do live in the woods." I have a shack back there. No, yeah, I really do.
Okay, well,
Like
I'm
Jim
gonna have to
Voorhees
check
type
that
of
out
woods.
one time.
You know,
Like,
Yeah,
I like
like,
I was just saying I like what initially got said for the assumption of where you live. I think it's a bunker. I think it's a bunker that you've decked out with all the necessities, and you don't need to leave.
no, like he really lives like in the middle, like in the woods where like Jason is, Michael
yeah, he could
Myers.
come out at any time. He could
Yeah,
come out at any time. But
he lives out in the woods like that, like where that house was on yeah, on Friday.
yeah, yeah, I'm okay with it for right now.
I don't know. You're gonna have to come to town. We come to Alabama,
No, listen,
because
I wouldn't even bring you out here. To be honest with you, there's nothing out here. If you want to see your first Piggly Wiggly, yeah, they could come out there. Other than that, there's nothing out here. There's nothing out here.
Okay. So next, do or don't expect loyalty from casual connections.
Loyalty can
No,
happen. Here's my thing. You know what the whole concept of I do believe in is out there, right? You shouldn't expect it from casual connections at all. No, but can it happen? I do believe so.
oh, he has that with
yeah,
his friend Rescue.
Yes, that's very true.
No, it's so delayed.
I froze for a second. I was like, oh,
Mm,
wait, let me ask you a question. Okay, this rescue guy. Now I've seen him. I've been on his live
I
one
wait,
time.
wait, 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 wait.
wait. I
Let's
need
think
to
What?
about the
process.
question first,
Hold
okay?
on.
And just make sure that we do stay respectful before we
Yeah,
ask the question.
What is the question?
I just want to know. Really, like I've seen him once. Is he here in the states, or is he in a different country, or yeah?
He's here
He's
in
That's
the
in
what I
New
thought.
York.
Because
States.
He's in New York. He's in the
he's in New
Bronx.
York. Okay, so there's something different about his platform. I haven't really connected with yet. I've only been there twice, but I hear his name being popped up quite often. Please enlighten me.
So I'm gonna give you I guess, the short version. He he's just an acquired taste. Yeah,
Okay,
he's an acquired taste.
like foie gras.
Such as how Let me see if I can give you an example. You know that movie Up,
Yes.
and you know the older gentleman, how he act towards the
Yes.
kids at the first in the beginning. Yeah, like that. That's how he act.
Oh, okay.
Always, always,
He
All
acts
always,
like
right.
that 24/7.
always.
Okay.
And
It
and
doesn't
and
turn
if
it off.
anybody has a disagreement, he'll dwell on said disagreement or want to talk to him about something. He'll dwell on it for a long period of time, and he won't get past it
He won't let it
unless
go.
you agree with his opinion versus everybody else's.
Don't let him
So,
say
do
a
you
joke
guys
that's out of
agree with
pocket
it?
on his end.
Listen, I'm not the one. I'm not the one to sit and talk about somebody and not let you go ahead and experience it for yourself and let me know how it goes.
No, that's okay. I'll
Because
take
it
your
might be
word
a
for
Shut
different
it.
up.
experience for you.
I
It
feel
might
like
be a
He
different
said,
everybody
"Shut
experience
should.
for you.
up."
So I say give
Okay.
it a shot.
I feel like nobody should take anybody's word about anything.
Right,
Like you have
exactly.
to
Just
experience
go and go ahead
everybody.
and feel him out and see if
Support
what
him.
I say is true. Yeah, like I said, it's an acquired taste, in my opinion. This
That
is
was
everybody's
probably the
opinion
best choice
that
of
have
words.
met him,
But
have
here's
sat
the
with him.
I
thing.
think what it is too, he
I
means well.
understand. Here's the thing.
That's
No,
that
I
part, right?
understand.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Now, that was very true. Don't take anybody's word for it. But when I see four heads nodding about the same stuff y'all talking about, that's enough for me. All
That's a
right? That's
warning.
enough
It's a
for me. Okay.
warning.
I don't
It's a
need to experience
warning.
nothing. Y'all did the work
But
for me.
maybe,
So thank you.
but you might get a different side of him, is what I'm saying. Like
I
maybe you
want a
know
different
how
Yeah.
side.
everybody,
I got
and
four
I've
sides
noticed this in
already.
real life.
I got one, two, three,
But
four.
look,
I
look,
got
look.
four
I've
sides
noticed
already.
this
I'm
in
good.
real life. Like not everybody will get the same version of
Okay,
you.
and then I also want to add that in the beginning he was a lot worse, but since I had a discussion with him,
Okay.
he changed a bit. So I have seen, some growth, but
Mhm.
he has a moments where he slide back into that,
Okay.
even though he had that set growth. So,
He likes to
and I
come for
know his
people.
family is too. I know his family too. So his family tell him
Hmm.
the same thing. I know his family, like
Yes.
his cousin talk on live, and she just says the same thing. So
Well,
let's go. We got three
good
more do or
enough.
don't questions.
All right,
So
let's do it.
do or don't demand what you can't give.
What you cannot give,
Don't,
Yes.
No, I
Don't.
just
don't.
no. That's easy
don't.
no. That's an easy no.
So Jay, you ain't gonna give me my dashiki.
I think we all at
You
this
haven't given
point.
me your
I don't
sides.
have
I
no
told you
dashikis to
this.
give you, so you can't give me my dashiki then.
I don't. I can. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I asked for your size. You too,
I
Missy.
told
I
you
asked
two
for.
XL,
All right, two
two
XL.
XL for my husband, and then
What am I furniture the whole family?
you can just buy one dashiki. How that work?
He has to buy
You will
yours
not
and he
cook
has to
me.
get mine too.
We gotta make sure we all step it out dashiki one time. But we talk about that offline.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
next
bad.
one. Do or don't.
No, come back on the camera. Come on.
He's like,
Do or don't. Stay if
Hey,
standards aren't
hey.
respected.
I just
Say that
wanted to say
again. You
something
broke
real
up for
quick.
a second.
Uncle
I'm
Jay's
sorry.
picture looked like his Tinder profile picture.
Oh snap.
Oh shit! It is. It is a tender profile picture. It is.
You
Hey,
know what?
listen. Hey, it
That
was
makes
a
me
long
think
time
of one of
ago.
my
I
like
was looking
my
at his
last
picture.
clients that I had when I was in Utah. I was a photographer. I was a well-known photographer in Utah, right? My last client, he wanted pictures for his online dating app, which was hilarious. So I'm like, that's so funny. It's reminding me of that.
You can't tell me that ain't a
Yeah,
Tinder profile pic right
I like
there.
yeah, like seriously.
I like long walks in the city. I'm a little
That's-
bit bougie at times.
No, you know that
But
guy.
I'm
You know the
also
guy that do you know that brother that do the soap commercial. I forgot his name. The really
yes.
tall. Yes, him. Man, what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? That does the
I know what
soap.
you're talking
No,
about. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Head and Shoulders he does, or is it Irish
Not all,
Spring?
not all.
Some kind of soap he does. The brother, yeah.
Oh, Spice. What is it called?
Oh, Spice.
Oh, this
Old
is all
Spice, yeah.
Spice.
Yeah.
Old Spice. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do.
So are you selling? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
No,
No, I ain't selling
no.
nothing. I'm not selling nothing no more.
Last
I'm
question, do
not
or
about
don't.
that life.
Expect closure from everyone.
No,
Don't.
I don't expect closure from
Don't.
everyone. So people
Don't.
just leave and don't contact you. You can do this self closure, but not from everyone. No.
It would be nice. It would be a very beautiful thing, but you can't. You
Well,
really
Yeah.
can't. Not everybody
No.
remotely have that capacity.
All
Right.
right.
and
So
I'm
we've
very
reached
sometimes,
the
fortunate.
and
end.
I had.
sometimes you as an individual don't want that close. You had the closure yourself within
Right.
because you don't want that closure to even have a conversation to get that closure from that individual because that individual may totally just make you sick
Right.
and you just don't want to hear their
Very true.
nonsense.
Very true.
So I've been there.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like
All
that
right,
side of
guys. So
somebody
that
made
is
me
a
sick.
wrap on our episode 10. We're going to let everybody say their final words.
Yay! Woohoo!
So,
That's
guys,
my
if you made it this far, we would love for you guys to do a 7-day crown challenge. And we would like for you to audit your expectations and drop them. Drop one that drains you in the comments and see, what can you do to change that. And maybe, maybe you'll connect with somebody and they can drop you some feedback on that. So let's go ahead and say our goodbyes, everybody. Ever so nicely.
Well, I'll be respectful this time. It was another enlightening podcast. Very provocative questions. If you do choose to rewatch this, really think about your answer and really think about what you've gone through and what you've experienced. I look forward to episode 11, and I thank you guys for having me once again.
Thank you.
Hey everyone. Today was definitely a fun and interesting conversation. I am looking forward to episode 11 as well. Again, you can find me right here on TikTok with the underscores. Um, I feel like Uncle Jay wrapped this up pretty nicely. But again, I am a travel agent as well, so if anybody needs any help with any type of travel, please feel free to reach out to me. Also, scan this QR code right here. Check them out. This is a really great platform that Regina has started with her husband. And I know when my daughter's old enough, we will definitely be checking that out because Regina already knows how I feel about schools.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Was good, y'all. Tonight's conversation was actually pretty decent, pretty thought provoking.
It's pretty decent to you. I swear.
What?
Sorry. Sorry, I forgot. Go ahead.
Y'all should be seeing me for next week. So, or no, for next episode. What's that? Wednesday? I,
Good. You mean Wednesday?
yeah, I said Wednesday just now, right? Yeah, I said the right day. I just
I need you to open your eyes and stop making them so little. Okay.
well, they're like that for a reason. Oh my god. But yeah, so this is a good episode. I tend to enjoy the conversations we have. Again, we finna make it grow. You can check me out on IG, TikTok, YouTube, and soon again Facebook.
You. Oh my goodness.
All right, you guys. Most definitely, it was another pleasure to be around for this episode on 10. It was good to have the laughs and the jokes amongst all of us again. Um, I come and join me on TikTok. I'm gonna start going live more. I have some things that I need to get out there. Remember, I am I do bring awareness to strokes, mental health, as well as sexual assault and domestic violence. I have some things coming up. Um, Me and Regina will get together on that and kind of co-host with this situation. I also do the pet training. I do want to keep one of our family members in our community in our prayers. Um, Most definitely want to keep Grumpy up there in our prayers, as he is not with us and hasn't been with us the last couple of episodes because he's dealing with some personal things. So, everybody, let's just keep him in our prayers, and let's keep everybody else on the panel, as well as Regina and everything that we're doing together, as well as individually, that we succeed and we make it to where we're trying to go. You guys have a blessed night.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that, love.
Mhm.
All right, guys. So that was the end of our episode based on standard and expectations. And we are signing off from Crown and Common episode 10. Um, don't forget, we are real people. Um, we enjoy having these conversations with you guys, that you guys connect with us on a personal level as well as, social level, so we can grow together on this platform. Our next episode is Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that is, let me double check that date for us, guys. What we got? 22nd. Yes, 22nd. So, and then last but not least, I am a homeschool mom. We do have a platform right here about the QR code. If you want to go ahead and scan that and check it out, it is called Coco Classroom, and that's cococlassroom.com. And don't forget, we are real talk, real people, and real crown. And I want to wish you guys a wonderful rest of your evening. You have a great night. See you. All right. All right, guys. Final portrait. Everybody smile and say bye.
Bye.